Hello students, our topic for the day is test marketing. After this session, we should have a better understanding of how companies undertake test marketing. So what does this concept mean? When a company has a new product or service to introduce in the market, it first tests the product or service on consumers by giving them to use it or consume it and observe their reactions towards the product or service, and then accordingly decide their next step of action, which is go ahead and launch the product, or make changes in the product and then launch it, or just not launch it at all. Companies need to do this exercise as it saves a lot of their money. Before they go full force with the promotions of the product, which we all know are very costly, they need to be assured that the product will not fail in the market. And it is essential that products do not fail, as they can badly damage the brand name of the company. So test marketing has its own advantages. The company can identify the appropriate segment for their product and accordingly target those customers, and be specific in the positioning process, which will definitely then give the company more effective results. Also, as mentioned earlier, the company will know where to invest their time, money and people, that is the resources that they have, and hence avoid wastage and failures. However, there are threats to this process. A very proactive competitor can also start getting ready to develop a similar product and launch it, hence giving this company a very small time interval to get the first mover advantage. We know what is a first mover advantage. Example, Bisleri was the first to have introduced in the market mineral water. So each time we want to buy a bottle of mineral water, the first brand that we recall is Bisleri. And as the second company to have introduced mineral water in the market was after a very long time, a very long gap that is, Bisleri enjoyed the first mover advantage for a longer period of time. Similarly, this proactive competitor can possibly reduce the time interval of the company reaping the first move advantage. Also, another disadvantage is that testing, if done on a small group of people, then the results may or may not be right, as it is just a sample or subset of the actual entire marketplace. Meaning, if the product has failed results in the testing, possibly it was not meant for that demographic. So it could be tested on other set of people instead of just thinking the product is going to fail. Before the company goes in for testing, it has to consider factors like size of the market. The sample chosen should be an appropriate representative of the entire market. Company should analyze its competition. The type of product should match with the target segment chosen, and the company should not forget to analyze the available substitutes for that product already existing in the market. Let us now see an example of test marketing a burger for Wendy's fast food corner to be introduced was a black label hamburger. So in the first step, technicians cook the burger with the required mix of the sauces, bread and the patties. This is then given to a panel of volunteer tasters who give their feedback on whether the taste is just about right or does it need any changes. After this is done, the recipe is sent to the fast food corner to experiment with. A board or a hoarding of this kind may be put outside the store so that the walk-in customers know that they have something new for the day to try. Customers buy it, taste it, and if the store experiences repeat buying or good sales of the product, of the burger that is, even in the subsequent days, then they are assured that the burger is a success. Now it is also very important to test the product in the strategic places. In this case, the two other places selected for testing the burger was 1. The market district, as this is a place where most of the people residing in the town go there to buy their daily food supplies and their daily food requirements. And the second strategic place which was chosen for testing the product was the Ohio State University, as this university has students coming from all around the world. So if the burger is a success in this place too, then the company knows that it is a universally accepted product. So selecting the right place and the right target audience to test the product is very important. Now we see there are also very innovative ways of test marketing. As seen in this image, volunteers are asked to shop at a departmental store and are given these very special glasses which have camera fixed in the center. These cameras track the gaze of the volunteer, that is where he or she is looking, which are the products that attract the customer, what is it that they look at, is it the price, ingredients, or is it the packing date, etc. This helps the company understand what display would be the most attractive kind of display to catch the attention of the customer. And this also helps the company understand what do customers look for while shopping. And where is all these track data stored? It is stored in these tracking device, these machines which are with the researcher or the person conducting the test marketing. All of it is stored and recorded on this machine, and this helps the company analyze and understand the consumer behavior towards the product or service being tested. Now a still more creative way of test marketing. A company which wanted to introduce a new variant of wine tested the product's success by selling the wine in glasses to the people who came to shop at the departmental store. So they shopped while sipping through the wine, and if they liked the wine, they purchased a bottle of it before leaving the store. So the company got its results depending on the number of bottles it sold at the departmental store during these experimenting days. So students, To conclude this session, there can be several ways of testing the success or failure of the product before actually launching the product or service in the market. It depends on how well the company selects the right audience, the right place, and the right technique to test the product. Thank you, and your queries are welcome.